This is Robert Mardlacci, the Mindshare Learning Report, Canada's learning and technology e-magazine. And welcome to This Week in Canadian EdTech MindShareTV Prime Minister's Awards edition with Becky Delio from the Toronto District School Board, my alma mater. She's a fashion business entrepreneurship educator at Central Toronto Academy. Joining her is one of her fellow colleague teachers and two of their students. Becky, thank you very much for making the time today.
Thank you for having us, Robert. We really appreciate it.
Well, let's do some introductions first, and maybe we'll pass the baton, and you can introduce your colleague and students.
Sure, sounds great. Do you want me to? I'll start then.
Yeah.
As mentioned, my name is Becky Delio, and I've been the creative director of the Six Academy, which is a social entrepreneurial program here at Central Toronto Academy, part of the TDSB, with my colleague Kevin D'Souza for about 5 or so years. The concept of the program is to get students artwork out of their sketchbook, off the computers, and to put it onto products, real world products, and then get students thinking about how are they going to market these products? Why are they putting these products out into the universe? How are these fashion lines and these brands, how are they going to benefit their lives moving forward, maybe scaling back on their carbon footprint, thinking about sustainability in the design work as well, and introducing new technologies with different silk screening and printmaking design work.
Brilliant. And kudos to you on the Prime Minister Award, delayed with COVID and all, and we want to celebrate. We've got a new series, and you're the first in our series, and I could see why you were worthy and a recipient with your innovative spirit and collaboration that you've done. So let's. Is it Kevin D'Souza?
Yes, that's right. So yeah. I'm the business lead at CTA, which is Central Toronto Academy. And I met Becky about 5 years ago, and Becky's always had these amazing ideas in terms of all the work that she's been doing. And so there was lots of opportunity for our two departments to collaborate. Becky's in the art department and I'm in the business department. And we've come together to create this program called, at our school, we rebranded the program. It's called Six Academy.
Six Academy.
It's called the Six Academy. And so we brought our energies together, and the students have been able to explore a number of different opportunities through our mentorship programming.
What an amazing fusion of the arts and business, because that's a rarity. But when we talk about STEM, we talk about STEAM here at our workspace, and infusing the arts. And in the summer, we had a series of camps, and students were doing robotics from grade 4-year-olds up to 15, and they were also learning how to do caricatures in the after. So working both sides of the brain really challenges and helps you learn better too. So let's hear from the students and how they are enjoying this experience so far.
Yeah, I'll start and then I'll let Anika go. My name is Naomi Musa. I'm a grade 12 student here at Central Toronto Academy, better known as Six Academy. So I've been in this program I've been in high school for now 3-4 years. But for this program, it's just, honestly, it allowed me to discover my love for business. Business was not my original path. I was going to go into sciences. But with the program, it helped me discover my love for things like marketing, communicating. And so now I'm going to school for business. So
amazing. And so you're working on real life projects that you're passionate about, and you're artistic as well.
Yeah, I think this program allowed me to also discover that.
So and also the TDSB student trustee. So she was the voices of many students.
So she's so humble, she didn't even want to tell us that she's a politician on the side.
Keep on forgetting it, yeah.
And how do you manage? Like, it sounds like you're doing a lot, but they say if you want something to get done, go to a busy person. So you must be good at multitasking and time management, no doubt.
Well, let's just say not everything gets done.
Priorities, right?
Rely on Naomi, and her peers certainly look up to her as well, for sure.
Well,
And
you
she
seem
definitely-
so. I was going to say you seem so poised and mature.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you to say.
And Naomi was actually one of our hosts for a women mentorship event that we had. So event planning is another area that we have students work towards. So it's celebrating their talents, celebrating their projects, the products that they create, and collaborating with community mentors. And yeah, we had the opportunity to have Naomi host one of our mentorship events, and she was so poised on stage. I felt like, Oprah Winfrey, step aside, here comes Naomi Musa.
And
That's
Naomi
amazing.
stepped in last minute because our host actually had COVID, and Naomi stepped in. Like, talk about reliable. Naomi, she practiced in the hour and went on stage.
There's something to be said about being agile and adaptable, right? And it's, people look at me, and I've been doing this since 2006, podcasting, and oftentimes I don't even use a script because once you feel comfortable, you adapt and you just roll with it. No pun intended.
So the rest of the world has caught up to you, hey? Podcasting.
Well, it's interesting. So I did teaching old dog new tricks. As I said, I'm a proud graduate of TDSB, George Harvey, collegiate now, which is merging with York Memo. So I guess I did a York Memorial degree, and that incidentally was where my wife went to high school. So she's not keen on me getting a York Memo high school certificate because they always thought they were much smarter than us. But at any rate, I really value the ability to make pivots through your career, and it's so important. I was in Comtech, and I was majoring in auto mechanics and got grease all over my white painter pants. First of all, I should have never worn white pants in auto mechanics, but that caused me to walk out of the class and tell Mr. Dachi, I'm going into business. So that's how I end. That's my business story. But let's meet your next student.
All right, Anika. Hi, my name is Anika, and I kind of have an opposite story to Naomi because when I came here, I knew exactly that I wanted to do art and business, and also like just generations of like siblings who came here as well, and so I just kind of knew that this was my place, and I couldn't have been more right because I've been able to gain so many opportunities and met so many different people in the industry who have helped me very much in being more open-minded in terms of business and expanding myself and learning more, and also made me more confident with social media as well. Because when I first came, I took over the social media account for Six Academy as well,
Amazing.
which kind of opened a path for more social media opportunities for me as well. So honestly, it was just like I came here and it's like things were just thrown into my lap, and it was just great. Yeah.
You don't have a choice, and we're so fortunate to have them at our school.
Amazing. So what do you think? What are you thinking you want to pursue next? Post graduation from TDSB.
Definitely, I want to go into business, entrepreneurship in particular, and entrepreneurship in fashion, to be more specific. But
Amazing.
I'm so much more open to like a bunch of other things, like going into beauty as well now. And I started off as makeup, so I've done a lot of makeup artistry for the school for our photo shoots, fashion shows. We had the most recent one, and which was the Women Empowerment photo shoot through the lens of diversity. And we're actually having an upcoming one. It's about what we wear on our heads in support of the women in Iran. And so I will for sure be doing the makeup for that as well. I just don't know how many faces I'm going to be doing on my own.
Incredible. So, the skills that you're garnering are skills that would suit you so well to come and work for us one day, right out of high school. I know we've had a number of co-op students, and I've said to a couple, you really could work full time because you have all the skills you need. But the comment was, I think my parents would get upset at me because they're expecting me to do post-secondary. But it's the skills that you're garnering will serve you so well in dealing with the next level, and it won't be as daunting. And leveraging your social media and and artistic skills, because it, so much of it is about storytelling, isn't it, Becky? And right, storytelling is the rage right now, and the better storyteller you are, the more successful you'll be, for sure.
Well, absolutely. And everybody loves a good story. And I know through the feedback that we've received out in the community that it's been very, very positive. I find that, again, our community partners and people who haven't heard of the school before necessarily want to invest in the youth. They want to invest in their projects because we work with real professional mentors.
Yeah,
And
hold that up close. I love that bag. That
so
might
it's
be a nice
always
Christmas gift for my wife.
right, right. It's a nice workout bag, but we do work with professional mentors.
Beautiful.
And every project we have has a story because the students are directly invested in the design process. There's a lot of themes
Wow.
in the projects that we do. We have a side program called Artivism, and it's a fusion of art with activism. So again, there's a lot of social justice messaging in what we're doing.
Right.
It's not just about putting excess product out there. There's a lot of themes that are near and dear to all of our hearts, and what students are passionate about right now, what's happening in the world and the community around them right now. We channel that into our projects.
And so you're infusing sustainable development goals as well in the process, and it really is about real world experiences, isn't it? And making an impact today, not something that doesn't exist, or I mean that it's about relatability, and I love this program, and I only wish it existed when I was back in high school. Where were you guys when?
I know, right? Same. I say that all the time. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Getting back to the social media as well and the storytelling, we're so fortunate to have students like Anika and Naomi because they do take charge of managing our social media accounts, creating that content. We're really fortunate being here in Toronto. There's a lot of local small businesses that we collaborate directly with. We're doing some artwork for Girls Just Want to Box. It's a local boxing studio. During the pandemic,
cool.
Digital artwork for local cafes as well, and the artwork gets featured on their Instagram account. So we have these digital website art exhibits happening too. So we're giving the gift of art, and again, getting back to real world experiences. These students are hired right here, right now. Some of them do get picked up by our mentors, maybe co-op.
Yes, I mean, we'd love to have you part of our community here, and we can do a virtual co-op, and we're a little distant from where you are, but we can always do it virtually as well. I mean, that's a possibility. But and I understand you have a retail store. Is that right?
Somewhat.
Yeah,
somewhat. Well, we've had our staff.
Online. Sorry, I meant an online store.
We do. So we have collaborated with Got Style Clothier, which is located in the Distillery District. I want to give a shout out to Melissa Austria from there. She's been amazing at carrying our products from the shoe. Do you want to show them the winter kits? From our shoe projects that we've done, our jacket line as well. So we've had our products at brick and mortar stores. We also have an e-commerce site that the marketing and business students are responsible for uploading.
That is so cool.
Products. And that's called CTA Marketplace, and we'll get you the email for that.
Yeah.
CTAmarketplace.square using
you can't see that.
So what is the process for me if I'm a student and I want to attend a school? Is it an application process to enter this program, or how does that work?
So, I mean, it's mostly for the students located within our region. So
within the catchment area.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is this the only one of its kind in the TDSB?
The program is actually a ministry-sponsored program called SHSM, which is a Specialist High Skills Major program.
SHSM,
Yes.
And we've really taken that program and rebranded it to suit our needs. So many other schools do offer.
Who does that? That is so brilliant. I love your entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and I mean the program itself, wasn't really engaging our students per se. So Becky and I collaborated it. We changed it to meet the needs of our students.
Wow.
And a lot of it really depends on the mentors that we bring in who really want to work with our students. And I think that's at the heart of our program.
Right. Well, little trivia for you. I launched Kevin O'Leary's startup for him back in the day, the learning company school division, Reader Rabbit, KidPix, and all those products, Amoeba Speak and typing. So I'm happy to come in and do a guest talk and spend a day with you guys.
Thank you for that offer. Anytime, we're always looking to collaborate
and share and learn with you. It sounds like such a fascinating place to be. So I'm so thrilled that we were able to make the time today with you. And any final thoughts to share before we wrap up? Because I know some people have homework to do and lessons to prepare.
And blue shots again. I just want to say, we're so fortunate to have this ministry program and have the community partners that we have grown with over the years. And the more that we are able to announce the projects that we're doing, the more invested students are in the program, the brighter we all shine. So like I said, our community partners shine, the students shine, teachers shine, TDSB shines.
Wow.
It's just very exciting for us as well as teachers, because we're always up to some new and exciting projects.
Teaching outside of the classroom. And it's not just meant for students interested in business. We have a lot of students who are planning to go into many other areas like engineering or computer science, but it teaches them skills that they can take to those other professions.
Yes.
Well, it's that entrepreneurial mindset. It's that problem-solving mindset that really prepares you for really any discipline. So kudos to you for your leadership, Becky and Kevin. And
amazing students. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, each of you, for your time this afternoon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Robert.
Bye-bye.
And that was Becky Delio and Kevin D'Souza and their wonderful students joining us this afternoon on the MindShareTV Prime Minister Awards edition. My name is Robert Martellacci of the MindShare Learning Report. Be sure to check out www.MindShareLearning to get your latest issue. And until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep the learning curve steep.